Intelligent lock installation tutorial. Front lock, rear locking gasket, rear locking rubber pad, lock body screws, fixed screws, screw tube, screws, washers, square pole, bamboo screw, spring, rubber plug, data cable, lock cylinder screw, battery, IC card, key. Step 1. Adjust the direction of the lock body and tongue. If the door is pushed inward, the inclined surface of the lock tongue faces outside the door, while the flat surface of the lock tongue faces inside the door. If the door is pulled upward, the inclined surface of the door lock tongue faces inward, while the flat surface of the lock tongue faces outward. This step is to adjust the direction of the inner push door by pulling open the lock body lock tongue, so there is no need to adjust it. Adjust the direction of the lock body tongue. First, turn the clutch upwards. Press the lock tongue inward and rotate 180 degrees. The lock tongue rebounds, and the adjustment is completed by reversing the direction. Step 2. Install the lock body. Attention when installing the lock body. Place the lock tongue of the lock body upwards. Tighten the fixing screws of the lock body. Install lock cylinder. Tighten the fixed lock cylinder screw. Step 3. Preparation before installation. Take out the screw tube, screw, and gasket. Thread the gasket through the screw and screw the smooth end of the screw onto the screw. No need to tighten, convenient for subsequent installation. Lock the screw tube before installation and install it in the appropriate position. Tighten the screw tube with pliers. Open the rear lock battery cover. Install the locking gasket after installation. Insert the spring into the square rod hole. According to the measurement of the lock cylinder tail length by the door edge, which is 18 mm to 20 mm, make a mark and cut off the excess. Insert the bamboo screw into the rear locking washer. Cut the bamboo joint screws according to the thickness of the door and mark them to ensure that the length does not exceed the outdoor door edge. Cut off any excess parts. According to the markings, use pliers to cut off the bamboo screw. Cut the tail length according to the thickness of the door and make a mark that it does not exceed the outdoor door edge. Cut off the excess part. Cut off the tail ruler with pliers according to the markings. Insert the square rod into the square hole of the lock body. Measure the reserve length 20 mm to 30 mm of the square pole from the face of the indoor door according to the thickness of the door. Make a mark and cut off the excess part. Step 4. Install the smart lock. Attention before installation. Thread the data cable through the lock body and align it with the lock cylinder hole during installation before inserting it. After installation, lock the gasket. Note that the data cable should be threaded through the gasket first. Tighten the fixing screws first for easy adjustment later. Adjust the front and rear locks. The lock cylinder is located in the center of the keyhole. Is the tail gauge hole of the square rod lock cylinder in the center of the gasket hole? Tighten the screws again. Connect the corresponding power cords of the front and rear locks. Range the power cord and insert it into the door gap. Align the square rod lock core and fasten the tail ruler onto it. Tighten the rear lock fixing screw. Install the rubber plug. Install battery. Close the battery cover. Press and hold it for 5 seconds, then press the sign to confirm and restore initialization. Installation is complete. Step 5. Check the function of the smart lock. Face unlock. Fingerprint unlock. Password unlock. IC card unlocking. Key unlocking. Indoor 1-key switch lock. Open the handle quickly indoors. Indoor locking knob. Indoor clear large screen.